Whenever the laws of any state are broken, a duly authorized organization swings into action. It may be called the state police, state troopers, militia, the rangers, or the highway patrol. These are the stories of the men whose training, skill, and courage have enforced and preserved our state laws. Among crimes faced by peace officers everywhere is the mean crime of the confidence man who preys on the older, retired people with a small income. The confidence man rarely deals in murder, but on May 15th, the Highway Patrol was puzzled by an unusual case. Its solution would answer the question, when is a murder not a murder?
Well, hello, Mr. Gale.
Oh, hello, Fields. Matty tells me you want your money back, Gus.
That's right, Mr. Gale. I've been thinking. I've been talking to some people.
You know you weren't supposed to talk about the company.
Oh, I didn't say anything. But you told me I could get my money back anytime I wanted it. And that $5,000 is all that I've got, besides my little farm.
Give him his money back, Paul. You shouldn't have taken him in on it in the first place.
I tell you what, Gus. I got a deal coming up in the morning. Before the day's out, we can double our money. What do you say to that?
Oh, just give me my money back. The people I was talking to said it sounded like a racket and that I should go to the police.
You sure you didn't talk about us, Gus?
Oh, I give you my word.
Your word's good enough for me, Gus. Come out back and I'll give you the cash. Right back here, Gus.
Why should I come out here for?
So you had to turn troublemaker. Now I'm going to show you what can happen to you in case you decide to go to the cops.
He'll shut up now. Get his money, Matty. Okay, Mr. Fields. Here's your money. Now pick it up and get out.
Paul, are you sure he's all right?
Sure, I hardly hit him.
Paul, he's dead. You've killed him.
Hardly hit him.
What are we going to do now?
We can't leave him here. Look, go out front and take care of the customers. I'll get him out of here. Just give me a few minutes, huh? And then meet me at the office. Take the money out of the safe.
secure in the false hope that Gus's body would not be found for several days, Paul Gale did not reckon with the always alert Highway Patrol and its constant vigilance along the highways throughout the nation. An alert Highway Patrol officer on a routine run of the area's back roads spotted a hat, Gus Field's hat, that Paul Gale, in his haste to cover up his crime, had inadvertently left near the road just in view of the observant officer. Thus it was that the body of Gus Fields was found, putting into action the wheels of justice with a speed that was to confuse our criminals.
What happened?
I got rid of him. There's nothing to worry about.
The police are going to come to the restaurant. I know they are.
Now keep your head and there'll be no problem. You hid the money, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least it's safe here. Police might shake down your place.
Why'd you have to kill him?
All I did was hit him.
I know, but all you had to do was give him back his money.
Well, I did. Now we have an extra 5,000.
What am I going to tell the police when they come?
Just tell them what a nice guy Gus was, how he came into the place, what he ate, period.
Paul, you're not going to go on with this racket.
Of course. Look, this is a good racket. The investors are really coming to me now.
But how long are you going to be able to give them 100% on their investments?
As long as the new suckers keep giving me money to pay the others off. When we get a couple of $100,000, we'll pull out and leave the state.
I don't know, Paul. I don't know.
Oh, look. What are you worried about an old guy like Gus Fields for? Who's going to miss him? Well, let's go, huh?
Williams. Thought this report would bring you in, Dan.
Cause of death, heart failure.
Contributing causes, a blow on the chin, bruises, contusions on the back of the head.
You think somebody pelted him?
It's logical. When he fell, he hit the back of his head. The cause of death was cardiac failure.
Well, why did they dump him on the side of the highway?
Well, they hit him, saw that he was dead, and they panicked because they thought they killed him.
It's the same thing as murder. The blow brought on the heart attack.
We'll leave that up to the jury. Right now, we got to find out who hit Gus and why.
Well, a lot of people knew Gus Fields and liked him. Might be tough digging out a reason for this.
Yeah, it's always tough. Anybody question the hired hand yet?
No, not yet, but he's out at the farm. Lang stopped and told him Gus was dead.
Okay, we'll start there.
Hi, Matty.
Hello, Mike.
Why would anyone want to hurt Gus?
Did the Highway Patrol say he was murdered?
Yeah, somebody threw him out of a car. Gus never hurt anybody.
What are you going to do with yourself now, Mike? You know, you can't work for Gus anymore.
Oh, at first I thought I'd move on. But then I changed my mind.
How come?
I'm going to stick around and find out who killed Gus.
Well, you know, if you need any money to go anywhere, you can count on me, Mike.
Oh, you're the best, Matty. But I'm going to see if I can help the police.
You know, it makes me kind of nervous being here all alone, and I could sure use some help if you wanted to work for me. And then if you came across anything suspicious, you could tell me about it.
Gee, you're swell, Matty. Don't worry about the dough, my meals, and I can sleep in back.
All right, Gus. You go get your things.
Okay, Matty. What are you guys doing here?
All right, take it easy. I'm Matthews, Highway Patrol.
Are you Mike Purdom? Yes, sir.
I know, you didn't know who we were. Where you been, Mike?
Down at Maddie's. She runs a restaurant right down the road. Gus,
We want to take a look around, do you mind?
Not at all.
See what you can dig up, Ken. Do you know any reason why this should have happened?
No. No reason. Nobody could get mad at Gus.
Oh, what about his friends?
Oh, he had lots of friends.
Gus carry much money with him?
No, he was a careful man. But he had money in the bank. He used to worry about whether it'd last. This farm never made more than its keep. And the dough he paid me.
Hey, take a look at this.
Yeah, he had $5,000 in the bank up to 5 days ago.
Any idea what he did with $5,000, Mike?
He never said anything about that to me. I know he wouldn't take any money out of the bank. He was a very careful man.
What about this restaurant? You say the owner was friendly with Gus.
Oh, Maddie, she's a nice lady. She's going to give me a job at the restaurant. That's why I came back here to pack my things.
How'd that happen?
Well, I was out of work, and since Gus is dead, and I thought I'd leave town, and she said she could find a place for me.
Take you long to get your stuff together?
Nope.
All right, we'll drive you to Maddie's.
Okay.
Well, Ken, we got a motive. Now we got to find out what guy wanted the $5,000 bad enough to give him a going over.
Maybe the bank asked him some questions. Sometimes they get a little worried when a depositor withdraws an account of that size.
Especially when the depositor's a nice guy like Gus Fields. All right. I know what you're thinking. We'll keep Mike covered. But I'll make you bet he didn't do it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. $21.50 to headquarters.
Headquarters by?
Have one of the boys check the city bank. See why Gus Fields drew out $5,000. 10-4?
10-4. Hello.
Paul, it's me. Looks like I'm going to have company pretty soon. The police are watching the place.
Well, look, Maddie, we expected it. There's nothing to worry about. Well, look, they've got nothing to work on.
I don't care. I just want to get out of here now. Let's leave now.
Oh, maybe you're right. I'll drop over to your place in a little while.
Hurry, Paul.
Waiting while headquarters gathered more pertinent information, Dan Matthews and Ken Williams chatted amiably with old Mike Purdom, testing him, satisfying themselves that he was not the killer of Gus Fields, not knowing that an anxious and worried Matty was feeling the first real pangs of fear, a fear caught by the sharp con man, Paul Gale.
Well, headquarters checked the bank. Seems Fields found a way to double his money, or thought he did.
Sure. I'd like to find a way to do that.
Me too.
Hi.
Hi, Mike.
I'm back, Maddie.
I see you got a ride.
Yeah, I sure did. Hitchhiked. I'll fix a spot in the kitchen to sleep.
All right, Mike. And while you're there, you know there's some dishes you might get started on.
Gee, I'm gonna like working here, Maddie. And so would Gus. Thanks a lot.
Paul Gale, with the con man's brass and bluff, flaunted the police to sit in with Matty in case of questioning, in case of Matty's breakdown, in case he had to use his gun. Matthews and Williams waited for more information from the headquarters check before questioning a very worried Matty.
What's he doing here?
I hired him. I thought maybe Gus might have talked to him. Paul, look out there.
Look, if they come in here, they're just digging for information. Checking on everybody that might know Gus. Better fix me something to eat.
I hope they don't come in here, because I'm scared.
Don't worry. If they come too close, I got a gun, too.
A frightened Matty and a now trigger-happy Gale waited tensely for the two police officers. And in an ironic circumstance, Matthews, in turn, had no idea he was only a few feet from the man he was hunting.
I'm Matthews, Highway Patrol.
Oh, yes, I was expecting the police.
You're a good friend of Gus Fields, aren't you?
Well, he came in here.
Was he in this morning?
Gee, I was awfully busy. I can't really be sure.
Can you remember if there was someone with him?
Honest, I'm not even sure he came in.
Gus used to tell you a lot of things. Did he ever mention any investments?
Investments? Gus?
Hey, he drew all of his money out of the bank. Invested it in something they said would give him a return of 100% on his money in 60 days.
100% profit. Oh, boy, I'd like a deal like that.
Check, please.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who was the guy just left in?
Paul Gale.
What does he do?
Oh, I don't really know. He comes in here. I guess he's got a business of some kind. I make it a point never to know too much about my customers.
Okay, thanks. Something's going on in there.
Yeah, she sure was nervous.
What do you know about this Gale?
Oh, nothing. But his office must be near here. He walked from the restaurant.
Looks to me like she didn't want him to leave. She was scared the way she kept looking after him. Then there was that satchel behind the counter.
What do you want to do?
You stay here and keep an eye on her. I'm going to check Gale's office.
Hello.
Hello, Matty. How'd it go?
Oh, fine. They just left. Where are you?
I'm at a phone booth. I can't come for you now. There's a cop across the street planted in the car.
Why would they put a stake out here? I didn't tell them anything.
Didn't tell him about me, did you?
Well, the big one asked who you were, that's all.
That's all. Look, the money's in the satchel. Now watch it very carefully. Now sit tight and I'll get in touch with you later.
Well, Matty's still inside. Did you find Gale?
He had an office there, all right, but he's gone. The office is cleaned out.
Looks like we found something.
Let's go talk to Matty again. Maybe she can tell us more than she did. Where'd Gale go?
Well, I don't know. I told you when a customer leaves here, that's it.
I think you do know, because you're in this con game with him.
You're kidding.
Matty, we think whoever's heading this swindle's the person that killed Gus. You don't get involved in murder, do you?
Well, I don't know anything about all
Whose
that.
briefcase is this?
It's mine.
All right, Matty, open it. Come on, open it. Oh, Gale's stationery. For a guy you hardly knew, he trusted you an awful lot.
I don't know anything about all that. It's Paul Gale's
Is he
stuff.
coming back for this?
I don't know.
I'll call headquarters. Tell them to pick up Gale. We want him for questioning.
Right.
Mr. Gale.
Hi, Mike.
What's wrong?
I want you to do me a favor, Mike. Make yourself a fast $10.
$10? Are you kidding me, Mr. Gale?
Never more serious in my life. You know my green sedan?
Yeah?
Well, it's parked in front of Maddie's. I want you to get it and bring it back here to me.
You'd give me $10 for that?
Well, I told you I would.
Why don't you get it yourself?
Well, tell you the truth, Mike, Maddie and I had a little argument. I wanted to cool off before she sees me.
Oh, I get it. Okay, Mr. Gale. I'll get it for you.
Good. I'll wait for you right here.
Okay, Mr. Gale.
What are you protecting Gale for? He's probably run out on you.
But I told you, I'm not protecting him. I don't know anything about his business.
Did he kill Gus?
I don't know. I've told you, I don't know anything about all this.
Where are you going?
Let me go. That's his car. He's leaving without me. What do you want to know?
You stay right here. We'll be back.
All right, hold it! Cover the front.
Oh, we'll never make it.
I'll make it, but you won't.
Oh, you've got to take me with you.
Slow me down.
Gale! Throw down your gun and come out with your hands up!
All right, Gale, it's all over. Put up your hands and throw out your gun. You're going to get hurt.
We'll see who gets hurt. Now, both of you throw your guns out and stay here until I get out of here, unless you want to see Maddie get shot.
No, Paul, don't.
Shut up, Maddie. They'll let me out of here, I'll kill you. They'll let me out.
What are you going to do, Gale? Kill everything you see? Come on, get smart. Give up.
I told you, throw out your guns and put your hands up.
Did he kill Gus, Mr. Matthews?
Yeah, I killed Gus. And in about 3 seconds, I'll kill Maddie unless you let me walk out of here.
Gus thought you were his friend, Mr. Gale. Why did you kill him?
Let me out, come on! Get out! Stay under cover!
All right, you smart cop. Make your decision or I'll let her have it.
Do what he says, Ken. You keep an eye on these two. I'll send for an ambulance. Oh, by the way, Fields died of a heart attack.
Remember, no matter how new, the safest device in your car is you. This is Broderick Crawford saying, see you next week.
We've got comedy coming up at 5 with that lovable team of George Burns and Gracie Allen. Up next, there's adventure and action in the depths of the sea when Lloyd Bridges goes down for the sea hunt. Here on WBFS TV 33, your Yankee baseball station.